Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to this session. Today's topic is project management made simple. And friends, this is very critical and important for all of you because project management as a subject is something new to us and we have not been trained in our colleges and universities. Especially I'm talking about people those who are on the technical field like the BTechs and MTechs. Project management as a subject is hardly taught there. And when you join some organization and you have been assigned a duty of project manager, you find it difficult where to start, how to do it. Then you will keep referring books. And there are plenty of books available in the market or online. I'll just show you some of the books which I have gone through. See one here, Projects, Planning, Analysis, Solution, Implementation and Review. The other one is Project Management, the Managerial Process. And of course, the one very important, many of you know it, a guide to the project management body of knowledge, PMBOK guide. There are many other books which I have gone through, but once you go through these books, you will get the formal knowledge and training in project management. But when you are doing a job of project manager, it's confusing how to do it, which process I need to do, because there are a lot of processes, a lot of knowledge areas. Is it possible for me to do everything in my project? So you need to understand what is your requirement of the project and then tailor make your own requirement. You may have to do only 3-4 things like the processes. Then you can tailor make your own methodology by your experience, which is not there in this book. So friends, basically I will be covering, I have few slides for you where I will be covering what all things you need to do so that you manage your project well. Basically I will talk you about the processes you are going to select out of the project management, entire knowledge or entire processes. You want to tailor make your own by answering the questions, is it the thing which I really wanted to implement? So I will take you to my laptop screen where I will tell you what are these questions you need to answer before selecting the project management processes or the methodology you are going to follow in your projects. So let's go to my laptop and watch those slides. So friends, here it is, project management made simple. Before going to those slides, let me tell you must understand what is project management is. Project management is the art of organizing, coordinating and controlling the various tasks and resources in order to complete a project successfully. Basically, we need to organize, coordinate and control everything of the project to have success. Now you can see, if you see the slides, project management encompasses many things: deadlines, goals, risks, scope, time, quality. The list is endless. So it is a project, is a complex thing and you need to do a hell lot of things to manage it, as you see in this slide. But then what is the solution? Is it easy? No, not at all. It is complex and it is almost handful stops, and also at times it is confusing. So what are the solutions to do projects? Let's find out. So basically these are the 6 questions which you need to answer. If you are selecting a process or you are doing project management, you must answer this question: what must be performed and in what order to produce the deliverables of the project? When should each task be performed and what is the final deadline? How much will it cost? Who will complete this task? What is the best way to communicate to those who have stakes on the project? And at the last, what if some tasks are not completed as scheduled? So I will take these questions one by one in few more slides. So coming to the first question, what tasks must be performed and in what order to produce the deliverables of the project? He is basically talking about the scope. Scope is nothing. It is the things we do to complete a deliverable. It is the task we undertake to complete the project. It is basically the scope. And the way you do it, the plan, basically talking about the sequence. Like tax A, tax B, and tax and C, D and D, and so on and so on. So, in what sequence these tasks must be done to complete the project successfully, to have your deliverables, to have your product. So, basically, these questions covers the scope and the plan of your project. The second question is, when should each task be performed and what is the final deadline? Means the task you saw earlier, that is the scopes, when it is to be done, that means it is talking about the timeline. These questions cover the time management of your project, the timeline of your project. And if you do those tasks in a sequential manner, how long you are going to take and what is your final deadline. So you must have the process to find out this and answer this question. The third question is, how much will it cost? Cost is one component of a project. It is a budget. It is a finance. Everybody is interested about it. How much you spend, how much you earn. The cost benefit analysis and all this. So here is talking about what will be your cost. And the cost encompasses the resources you are utilizing on the project, the facilities you are giving to the project, the infrastructure, the material, the people, basically the human resources. So everything is having a cost. So project is attached to such costs which you need to manage, and your process should be able to manage those things. And the fourth question is, who will complete this task? That is, where is your project team, the stakeholders? Who is going to work for you? Here it is talking about the people. They are important. They are your HR people, the project team, they are executing it. So you must have in your process which will answer these questions. Basically your plan or project management plan or whatever it is must answer who is the people who are going to work on this project. The fifth one is, what is the best way to communicate to those who have stakes on the project? That means he is talking about communication and the stakeholders. Communication is, friend, is important. Even if in our public life, we need to communicate well with the people, with the society, with the group of people you are working with. And when the project is complex and it comprises of a project team, the stakeholders, you need to communicate the status of the project, the issues, the risk, the constraints. All this must be communicated to your people in time in the right way. So what are these best ways? And also the stakeholders. Stakeholders are the people who are directly working on the project, or they are supporting it from the outside, or they get impacted, or they can have those impacts on the project. So they are the stakeholders. So basically you need to communicate those stakeholders in a right way. So your process should have this when you define your project management processes. The last but not the least, what if some tasks are not completed as scheduled? There are times when the project tasks will get delayed, they will get slipped from the baseline. So what are your methods? So here it is talking about the monitoring and controlling, which is important. You have the plan, you have the people to do it, but if you don't monitor it and then control it, then it's of no use. You will not have the status updates, you don't know at what point of time in the timeline of the project you are in and how much further you want to go forward. So monitoring and controlling is basically replanning and doing the, resolving your issues and have solution for those slip or those slippages or those delays on the project. So with a good project management system in place, you should be able to answer these questions. That's what I told you, because all these 6 questions are basics, and when you follow a good project management system, it should be able to answer these questions. The takeaway of this session is good project management does not guarantee success of every project. It's a reality, but poor project management often leads to failure. You must keep in mind that if your project management processes are not clear, they are not well defined, they are not meeting to your requirements, you are going to meet the dead end with failure tag. Keep it in mind. Any questions on project management? You can send out me in my email ID, akhayurmi@gmail.com. Okay friends, these are the questions you need to answer before selecting a process in project management. Project management is vast. It has got 10 knowledge areas and 5 processes. They interact each other. There are a lot of tools and techniques you need to follow. But don't get confused. Be sure that whatever process you are tailor-making for your own projects must answer the questions, those 6 questions which I told you throughout my presentation slide. And if you are getting those answers by the process you are following, you are right there and hitting the target. So don't worry. Follow these processes which suits to your project and answer these questions. As always, subscribe to the channel, press the like button and share the video with your friends. Until next time, goodbye. Thanks for watching.